She told me, "You're only a stage. I'll get serious once I'm finished enjoying myself." I replied, "Nice to hear." Then I arranged my life in a manner that excluded her entirely. What she witnessed months afterward. Original post. I, 31 male, had been with Jade, 29, for roughly 2.5 years. We connected via shared acquaintances, bonded right away. She was lively, impulsive, the center of every gathering. I'm more relaxed, but her vibe was captivating initially. Year 1 went well. Year 2. Issues began emerging. She'd vanish for full weekends with her girlfriends. Began attending music events without asking me along. Formed new connections who embraced that live once attitude. But the discussion that altered everything occurred 4 months back. Ordinary Thursday evening, we were eating supper at my apartment. Me, so my cousin's tying the knot in October. "Wanna come as my date?" Jade, chuckling. "October? That's about 5 months from now. Who knows what our situation will be?" Me, "How do you figure?" Jade, sipping her wine. "I mean, let's face it, Connor. This has been enjoyable, but I'm not prepared to commit yet." Me, "We've been a couple for more than 2 years. Jade, "Yes, and it's been wonderful, but I'm 29. I want to explore, encounter others, live experiences. Not be anchored planning ceremonies and such." Me, "So what exactly am I to you?" She paused to consider. Took another drink. Jade, "You're reliable, secure. The type of man I'll choose when I'm set for all that committed material. But at the moment, you're sort of just a stage as I discover what I truly desire." Just a stage. Me, "A stage." Jade, "Don't feel hurt. It's not about you. I'm simply not finished enjoying life yet. When I'm around 32 or 33, I'll be set for the full committing phase. Wedding, children, all of it." Me, "And you expect I'll simply hang around?" Jade, shrugging. "Why not? We mesh well. I just have to work this out of my system first." The offhand harshness of it. Like I was a streaming series she could put on hold and resume whenever. Me, glad to understand my position. Jade, "Don't overreact. I'm keeping it real. Most men would value that." Me, "You're correct. I do value the realness." She grinned, believing she'd managed it smoothly. Resumed browsing her phone, checking some influencer's Bali adventure. That evening I reached a choice. If I was merely a stage, a stand-in, then I'd behave that way. No scenes, no pleading. Just logical changes. Began that very weekend. She planned to hit some electronic dance event. I declined. Jade, "Come on, it'll be exciting." Me, "No thanks, enjoy yourself. I've got things to handle." She was taken aback but happy. Extra liberty for her. What she didn't realize was that my things to handle marked the start of something larger. Update 1. 3 months on. So following that revealing supper chat, I shifted to strategy mode. Not payback strategy. Existence strategy. If I was just a stage in Jade's world, then she'd turn into merely a minor note in mine. First, I ceased putting effort into the partnership. Not in a childish manner. Just realistically. Stopped organizing outings. If she wished to spend time, fine. If not, fine. Stopped purchasing food for her apartment. Why fill her pantry if I'm short-term? Stopped interacting with her social circle. Why build ties with folks I'd never encounter again? She didn't pick up on it right away. Too occupied enjoying herself. Every weekend brought a fresh escapade. Vegas getaways, boat gatherings, music events. She'd share Instagram stories of her thriving at peak, while I silently reconstructed mine. I began enrolling in that carpentry course I'd long desired. Becoming part of a trekking crew that gathered Saturday mornings when she was recovering from nights out. Offering time at a nearby teen hub instructing youngsters simple programming. Reconnecting with former pals I'd ignored. But the major step? I began searching for a home. I'd been putting money aside for years, and if I wasn't holding off for us anymore, why not put it toward my tomorrow? Located an excellent renovation project in a pleasant area. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, spacious yard. Required fixes but held great potential. Submitted a bid without bringing it up to Jade. She was at Coachella when I finalized the purchase. Jade, messaging from the event. "Miss you." Me, "Enjoy." Began upgrades right away. Past weekends removing outdated cupboards, sanding surfaces, applying coats of paint. Shared nothing on social platforms about it. This was for myself, not display. The trekking crew was where I encountered Aria. 28, children's nurse. Adored pets and corny humor. We connected over awful snack mixes and even worse wordplay. Simply pals at the outset. I was still officially with Jade, even if Jade viewed me as just a stage. But Jade was ramping up her enjoyment era. Began uploading pictures with unfamiliar men. Nothing outright unfaithful, but certainly testing limits. Men's arms draped over her, faces near. Captions like, creating moments with fresh faces. Her pal Brittany noted on one, "Go for it, girl. Embrace your freedom before getting locked in." Jade responded precisely, "Lots of time to be dull later." Dull. That's what committing with me symbolized. Dull. Alright. Point taken. The instance that shifted it all arrived in month 3. Jade was at yet another event, Burning Man now. I was at the Teen Hub teaching Python fundamentals, when one of the students' mothers arrived to collect him. "You're excellent with them," she remarked. "Do you have children?" "Not yet," I replied. "One day though. Your partner's fortunate. Men skilled with kids are uncommon." I nearly chuckled. My partner was presently in the wilderness, likely under the influence, clearly not desiring kids or anything dull like dedication. That evening I reached a verdict. Messaged Jade. Me, "Hi, we ought to chat when you're back." Jade, "Oh no, seems weighty." Me, "Simply a discussion we must have." She returned 3 days later, tanned from sun and drained. Dropped by my apartment, still hadn't mentioned the home. Jade, "So what's this major discussion? You're not gonna pop the question or anything, right?" Chuckling as if that would be absurd. Me, "No, in fact I wanted to express gratitude." Jade, "Thank me? For keeping it real. About me being a stage. It made things clear." Jade, uneasy now. "I didn't intend it negatively." Me, "I understand you intended it truthfully. You wish to enjoy now, commit later. I honor that. But I've chosen I don't wish to be anybody's stage. So let's conclude this neatly." Jade, "Hold on, what? You're ending it with me." Me, "We're ending it mutually. You desire freedom, I desire to be appreciated. Everyone wins." She was stunned. This wasn't the expected outcome. I was meant to linger, be ready when she finished enjoying. Jade, "But we mesh well." Me, "We did. But I'm not keen on being someone's reserve option for when they're through with their social phase." Jade, "You're exaggerating. I just require time." Me, "Take whatever time you want, just not using my time." She departed upset, bewildered. Shared some sayings about recognizing your value, and males who can't deal with self-reliant females. Suited me fine. I had a home to upgrade. Update 2 months on. Following the split, Jade accelerated her enjoyment routine. Her Instagram turned into a montage of celebrations, journeys, and new acquaintances. Every share was a tribute to her liberty. Meanwhile, I immersed myself in the home upgrades and my fresh habits. The trekking crew turned regular. Arya and I became tighter. Still only friends, but solid friends. She even assisted me in selecting tile for the kitchen splash guard. Then Jade initiated the check-ins. Sporadic messages at 2 a.m. "Awake? Long for what we shared. Hope you're all right." I didn't reply. I was occupied. Actually, fitting kitchen units at 2 a.m. since I couldn't rest and aimed to complete the task. But her pals were updating her. See, a few of them tracked my limited social posts. I'd shared a couple items. The Teen Hub Kids programming event display. A dawn view from a trekking path. My handcrafted pasta effort. Disaster. But amusing. Ordinary existence material. But evidently, it irked her that I appeared okay. Her pal Camila actually slid into my DMs. "Jade's been inquiring about you. She appears down. Perhaps you should speak with her?" Me. "She knows how to contact me if she requires something particular." Camila. "She longs for you." Me. "She longs for having a fallback. There's a distinction." Then came the intensification. Jade began appearing where she knew I'd be. The cafe I visited Sunday mornings. The fitness center. Even appeared at the Teen Hub, considering volunteering. Jade. Pretending astonishment at seeing me. Connor. "Wow, odd bumping into you here." Me. "Hi Jade. Here to offer time?" Jade. "Yes. I adore children. Want to contribute. You know?" The organizer inquired about her schedule. Abruptly, she recalled she had a journey booked, and another event, and a ladies' weekend. She never returned to offer time. But the true stunner arrived when she learned about the home. Not from me. From a shared acquaintance who'd assisted me in shifting some furnishings. The messages arrived quickly. "You purchased a home? When were you planning to inform me? I can't believe you decided that without me. We discussed purchasing a home together. That final one amused me. We'd never discussed acquiring anything jointly." She'd expressly stated she wasn't prepared to commit. I eventually replied, "I acquired a home for my tomorrow. You clarified you weren't included in that tomorrow. Why would I discuss it with you?" Jade. Because we shared 2.5 years. Me. Shared. Past. Your decision. Recall? She attempted phoning. I didn't pick up. I was occupied. Arya was assisting me in setting up a veggie patch in the yard. Turns out she had a talent for gardening and showed me about paired planting. That evening, Jade exploded on social platforms. Shared a lengthy vent about males who fail to communicate. And taking huge life steps secretly. Her pals supported her, labeling me sneaky and dishonest. The irony didn't escape me. The lady who declared me just a stage was distressed I'd arranged a tomorrow without her. But the genuine surprise for her was still ahead. Final update 1 month on. Last month was when it all peaked. I'd been residing in my home for a few weeks. Still performing upgrades, but it was habitable. The patch was beginning to grow. Existence was solid. Arya and I had begun seeing each other. Moved gradually, but it felt distinct from the beginning. She spoke about tomorrow like I belonged in it. Set plans weeks ahead without qualifiers. It was invigorating. Then Jade's 30th birthday neared. Evidently, it sparked some reflection. Her Instagram changed from celebration shots to motivational sayings about development and fresh starts. She messaged me, "Hey, I've been reflecting a lot. Can we speak?" I was intrigued, so I consented. We convened at a neutral cafe. Jade appeared changed. Less social butterfly, more weary. Jade, appreciate you meeting. I know it ended oddly. Me, what's going on, Jade? Jade, I've been pondering what I desire. Truly desire. And I see I was foolish earlier. I'm prepared now. Me, prepared for what? Jade, to commit. To get serious. I worked the social stage out of my system. I'm set for the following phase. With you. The nerve was astounding. Me, you're prepared. So I should just be ready? Jade, we meshed well. You know we did. I just needed space to mature. Me, and what leads you to believe I was simply waiting? Jade, because you cared for me. I know you did. That doesn't vanish. Me, you're correct. I did care for you. Past. You informed me I was just a stage. So I behaved that way. I didn't intend it like. You intended it precisely that way. You desired to enjoy. Celebrate. Live without me. Then choose me when you were finished. Like I was a fallback scheme. That's not right. Me, isn't it? You actually said you'd be set to commit at 32 or 33. Like I was supposed to pause until then. She began weeping. Not sorrowful tears. Irritated tears. Jade, so what? You're getting back at me? Is that what the home was for? To wound me? Me, the home is about creating my tomorrow. A tomorrow you clearly said you didn't wish to join yet. I believed you. Jade, I noticed you with that woman on Instagram. The nurse. Is this because of her? Me, Arya. Her name is Arya. And no, this isn't because of her. It's about me selecting to be with someone who doesn't view me as something to choose later. That struck deep. She recoiled. Jade, I never said choose later. Me, committing with me was what you do when finished enjoying. Your words. That means I was the reliable, dull option for after the celebration stopped. Jade, so that's final? 3 years shared and you simply proceed? Me, 2.5 years. And you proceeded first. You just anticipated I'd remain static while you did. She attempted one final move. What if I were expecting? I nearly laughed. Are you? Jade, no. But what if I were? Me. Then we'd share parenting. But we wouldn't be a couple. That connection is destroyed, Jade. She departed furious. Blocked me everywhere. Shared more sayings about males who can't manage maturity. And sometimes timing matters most. Her pals attempted to step in. Brittany labeled me childish. Camilla said I was being rigid. Even received a note from some man named Trey she'd been sharing photos with. Attempting to guy chat me into offering her another shot. Because she's truly upset over it. Didn't reply to any. Last week was the clincher. Bumped into Jade's mother at the supermarket. She appeared ashamed. Her mom. Connor, I'm truly sorry. I learned what occurred. What she told you. Me. It's okay. Old news. Her mom. It's not okay. I brought her up better than that. Treating you like a reserve plan. I informed her she was acting silly. Me. She was keeping it real. I value that. Truly. Her mom. She's unhappy now. You know? Witnessing you advance, acquire a home. See that nice nurse. It's consuming her. Me. That's regrettable. But not my concern anymore. Her mom. No, it's not. You handled it correctly. Don't allow anyone to say otherwise. Arrived home to find Arya preparing a meal. We'd been alternating cooking. seeing who could amuse the other more with awful dish tries. Arya, how was your day? Me, fine. Bumped into my ex's mother. Arya, uncomfortable? Me, affirming, actually. She grinned. Now sample this sauce and say it doesn't taste like socks. It did taste like socks. We got takeout. Relaxed in my yard in the home I acquired. With the lady who envisioned a tomorrow including me. Jade desired me to be a stage in her world. The reliable man she'd return to when the celebrations concluded. Instead, she turned into precisely what she labeled me as. Just a stage. One-eyed outgrown. She's still sharing about fresh starts and maturity. Still attending celebrations. But now they seem more forced than enjoyable. Still alone from what I gather. Me, I'm in my home. With my patch. Instructing youngsters to program. Seeing someone who doesn't regard me as a stand-in. Jade was correct about one aspect. She wasn't finished enjoying yet. Turns out neither was I. I just discovered a new meaning of it. One that didn't require waiting for someone to conclude I was worth committing to. The greatest comeback? It wasn't comeback at all. It was simply constructing the existence I desired with individuals who desired to share it. Immediately, not after they finished their stage. Amusing how that turns out.